What's up, everybody? What's going on? Yeah, we're back at it again. And it is Jellyroll Friday. Yes, indeed. It is, excuse me, long anticipated, undisputed Jellyroll Friday. And what the hell are we talking about today? Oh, God. We're talking about white liberals because we got to talk about this. This is, I don't know if it's uncomfortable for anybody or not, but I really don't. I just, at this point, I don't care. I posted a video today. I don't believe it was on X. I believe it was on TikTok. And I'll have to bring it over for reference. But what is happening, we might as well just jump into it because we're going to be showing some videos, bringing the receipts. There's a crumb that is just driving me off a bridge. Bringing the receipts and to show you that it's not just me talking shit about white folks. Okay, let's get this really established out the gate. There is a very, very specific class of people or individuals right now in this country and across the planet. It is an infestation of mostly overeducated, credential class white females. And most of them are between like 35 on up through, 85. But it's mostly white liberal females. And it is not just me who says it. This class of individuals has no class. They are absolutely the female you do not want to pick up in the club. Like, you don't even want to run into this crazy psychotic witch at a Starbucks, much less go home with this female, because you'll never get rid of her. She is psycho. She is a psycho. She is what makes the term the Karens a term. There's a reason why that's a term. And literally my name is Karen. So these individuals are causing a lot of trouble. They're causing a lot of trouble right now. The proceeds, the money is really starting to come into the American economy from the one big, beautiful, bodacious bill. And we are going to see more of these ICE raids. These white liberals need to go ahead excuse me, allergies. Even though it snows, it doesn't matter. I have allergies like all year. It's crazy. They need to get used to seeing ICE raids. That, like, across the country, you need to just get used to it. Move your sorry ass out of the way. Keep drinking your latte, walking to your yoga class on your phone, and shut your whore mouth. There's nothing that requires your attention. Nobody needs you to show up. Nobody needs your assistance. Nobody needs you to hold the camera. Nobody needs you to hold the damn car door open. Nobody needs you to record data. Nobody needs you to call children's services for an illegal that might have some kids in there. Don't nobody need you for shit. Nobody needs you. Like, seriously, y'all need to get this into your skull because you're causing too much trouble right now. And this Renee Good, not so good, because she dead, has given these insane schizophrenic knuckleheads an excuse to start riots across the country, as we have seen in the news. They're sparking everywhere across the country. There have been a couple of pockets of these occurrences in Denver. I haven't seen a big one yet, except there was one like last week, but it didn't have anything to do with this Renee Good or whatever. Let me tell you a little bit about Renee Good, just so everybody's keenly aware, while these dumb white liberals are throwing themselves in front of bullets to fight for Somali pirates who are literally laughing at American citizens. And I'm going to bring the receipts for that. I'm going to show you how absolutely ridiculous it is that Renee Good threw herself in front of a freaking speeding bullet. So it turns out she's not Supergirl. She's not faster than a locomotive or faster than a speeding bullet. She's clearly not. So there's all that. And no, I don't feel sorry for her. I don't feel sorry for her situation. She's an idiot. And her so-called wife is an idiot. And let's talk a little bit about that, because I don't know if everybody is aware, but her ugly wife, as it has been shown in that video, they antagonized ICE agents right before that incident happened. TMZ posted the video. I don't know who got it first. Maybe the Minneapolis Star Tribune, and then gave it to TMZ. I'm not really sure, but I did see it on TMZ. A post by TMZ, I guess it was, on X. Her so-called wife was around the vehicle, egging on the ICE agents. What you got, big boy? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, big boy? You know, just what the fuck? You're not a dude. You're not a dude. You're a carpet muncher. You're not a dude. You're not a dude. You have female body parts. And I don't know why these psychotic white liberal females think that they can square up with grown ass dudes who have an axe to grind with pretty much everybody. And they turning them dogs loose. They turning these hungry dogs loose. They done told them, you know, okay, here's your parameters. Here's what you can't do. Now go. The president is turning them dogs loose, and it's really going into effect now, because Christmas is over, Thanksgiving is over, Halloween, New Year, all of it is in 2025. We're done. We are in 2026. And a little more about Renee Good. She only had custody of one of her kids, while the crank far retarded left wants to whine about, oh, she is a mother. I saw CNN and their stupid lack of journalism and their stupid post. Oh, mother, this poor, 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 poor mother. Her poor kids. Her poor, poor ass. Yeah, okay. Why did she only have custody of one of her kids? She had 3 kids, but she only had custody of one, and that one was older. Why is it that she had her kids taken away from her? And she did. She had 2 of her kids taken away from her. You know why? Because she allowed her wife, she allowed her abusive wife, who obviously plays the role of the dude. She let that ugly, disgusting skank abuse her children, the 2 smaller ones, and put cigarette butts out on her children. Physically abused, verbally abused her children to the point that she got them taken away from her. Oh, but Trump? Oh, but ICE agents? So basically, instead of that female getting her life together and getting her children back and telling the loser, adios, but I got to take care of my kids. Oh, no, she chose that ugly individual over her children. So her children, I don't know if they're with family members or in foster care, but they're not in her custody. So spare me the violins about poor children when it comes to Renee Good. Excuse you. Also, her oldest, the one she did have custody over, they enrolled that child into a Marxist training school in Minneapolis. Well, why did her plate on her vehicle say Missouri? So she lived in Kansas City, lived in Canada for a while after the president won. I think it may have been the first time. Oh, I can't live there because Trump, I can't live there. But her bitch ass came right back here. Funny how that happens. Ask Ellen DeGenerate about leaving the good old US of A. I guarantee Ellen DeGenerate and her bitch wife, gee, another lesbian couple, go figure. Portia de Rossi, yeah, they left the UK. They thought it was going to be so great and wonderful. Oh, Trump got elected again in 2024. I can't live here. I got to go. We're going to go. We got to go. That bitch was gone a year. They couldn't wait to get back here. Couldn't wait to get back on American soil. They should have canceled her damn passport. Because, see, that's how that rocks and rolls. There's nothing like home. There's no place like home, bitches. They're right back here. Couldn't wait to get back to LA to the sunny weather. They're over in, was it the UK or Ireland? I think it might have been Ireland. Miserable. Because it's dark and dreary most of the time. They moved out into the country where nobody lives and making excuses for coming back here. Oh, we missed everybody in Los Angeles. Oh, we missed people and some family issues. Oh, okay. Yeah. Funny how that happens when individuals leave the United States because they have Trump derangement syndrome, but your monkey ass comes right back, don't you? Don't you? Because you know which side your bread is buttered on. What awful tangled webs they get themselves caught up in. It's actually very funny. So enough of Ellen DeGenerate. We'll see how long that lasts, since she was in such a hurry to leave here. And now she's coming back to communist California. Congrats. So back to this Renee Good. Also, another other little, and thank you. Hi, Susan Land. Thank you for reposting the stream. What's up? DLM, what's up, my friend? Thank you for reposting the stream. What's going on? How you guys doing? How you guys doing? What's up, man? How you doing, my friend? What's up? It's Jellyroll Friday, girl. What's up? Another thing about Renee Good. What's up, Kenny? Oh, you know what? It kind of is. This is a giant water bottle. This is a giant water bottle. I just put water with mint, fresh mint, and lemons in here, and it's just big. Yeah, I drink a lot of water. It's really good for you. You should try it with your. It's like your fruit and vegetable infusion. Yeah, it's good for you. Very refreshing, I must say. Oh, so this, what's her name? Renee Good. See, I didn't forget already. She's never really had a freaking job. She's never been a meaningful contributor to the tax structure and to American society. She's one of those hippie trippy white liberal on Medicaid, on 50 million programs because of mental health. I can't work. I can't be around people. I have a mentally ill kid. Blah, 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 blah. On and on till the break of dawn. Blah, blah. She's not had a job, dude. And if she has, it's some meaningless bullshit. She's never really contributed. She's never had a corporate job. She's never worked. She's how many welfare programs has Renee Good been on? I guarantee you look and dig and scratch in that area across the 50 states. That bitch has been on Medicaid for her and her kids. Her wife is on Medicaid. They sit around and do drugs all day. Look, I live in Colorado. Their type is everywhere here. Go to Walmart at 10 at night and you'll see what I'm talking about. They're the ones who are like 300 pounds wearing their pajamas to Walmart and clothes that look like they've had the same thing on for 3 or 4 days. So this Renee Good, she called herself a poet. A poet. That was her job. She was a poet. Fuck you. No, a poet. Poets don't. What? Who are you? Fucking Cyrano de Bergerac. Poets don't make no dang on money. So clearly she was government subsidized. Her wife is government subsidized. Neither one of these useless hoes work. They just, no wonder they support Somalis, because they're all living off the taxpayers. Yeah. You know what, Kenny? She didn't have any extra income. You're right, though. A poet? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Poet. Roses is red, violets is blue. Once you was here and now you ain't. Bitch. That's my poetry for the day. You're welcome. I need a round of applause. Kenny said it's really sad. Before her first husband died, she seemed like a normal See? So them kids didn't get here by osmosis. So she was a woman at some point. But she gets involved. Susan, I know, girl, I cracked me up. So Susan enjoyed my poetry. Thank you, darling. Thank you. She was, well, define normal, because these psychotic white liberals, dude, okay, we're just gonna, I did a lot of talking the last broadcast, but I'm gonna just show you some videos, and I'm gonna show, where is the one? Let me bring this one in, and I'm gonna show you, bring the receipts, why hell, this moron died for nothing. Okay. And the video clearly shows her laughing before she ran over the ICE agent, because she did run him over and he did have to go to the hospital. So she did run him over. And I'm telling you, if she would have not been, he had to shoot that bitch. He had to shoot her. Like, there was no option, because she would have run him over once. She would have backed up, put it in reverse, and turned around and backed over him again. And then she would have put it in drive, and she would have rolled over him a third time and then took off. They had to shoot her. She had to be taken down. She had to go, because you don't get away with that shit. We are sick of these psychotic bitches who are full of caffeine and yoga pants, and they don't have a brain that's functioning. Everything is on emotions, and they are being fed such garbage nonsense by the Jezebel whore Sodom and Gomorrah media that they cannot think straight. These individuals have waged war upon us. I got the receipts for that one too. But look at this. Look. This is what she dishonorably died over. Like, hang on, I'm going to find it. I think I brought it up. Okay, yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. I'm going to bring it in real quick. 100% lucky for. Oh yeah. Yeah, she spun her tire. She hey, she got the FAFO treatment and hate it for you, but that's what happens. She found out. So, I mean, hang on. I'm going to go back to. Where is no more money? Nope, not that one. No, not that one. But there's this one. I'm pretty sure I sent it to myself. No. Okay, maybe I didn't. Maybe I just had it on X. But there's this post from there's this post on my X where, darn, I wish I could find it, because no, not that one. Dang, I wish I could find it. Well, anyway, we'll go to something different, because there's plenty to see. But it's this Somali, and he's, on paper, I guess he's supposed to have a net worth of like $385 million. And he's laughing. And he's saying, keep working, white boy, keep working, white girl, keep working, paying your taxes so I can stay at home every day and live for free. Keep paying those taxes. Says it with a straight face, mocking American taxpayers, mocking you, mocking us. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. US. Oh, yeah. Do you think these libtards won't drag an ICE officer down the street? They think it gives them street cred. That's something they can post on Facebook and have all kind of props from their retarded communist groups forever. I wish I could minimize to my bookmarks. Susan, so you saw that? Okay, so you know I'm bringing the receipts. I just can't find it. I thought I sent it to myself. Maybe I didn't. But yeah, he's laughing. He's like, yeah, so what? Keep working, white boy. Keep working, white girl. Keep paying your taxes so I don't have to do nothing. Laughing, mocking us. Mocking us. Oh my God. Mocking American citizens, American taxpayers who are forced to pay these exorbitant taxes that these dumb politicians keep raising because they keep putting through these legislation with spending bills to take care of the same illegals who are mocking us. It's absolutely insane. That's why people are rising up saying, you know what? Shit on that. I ain't paying taxes no more. I ain't paying them. And people are fed up with this. People are just absolutely fed up. So here, look at what these stupid people are willing to risk their life for. People are willing to risk their life and limb for this bullshit with these sorry ass illegals. Look at this. Here's one of them. Let's look and see what this idiot is doing.
Back up. I'm far enough away. I'm not influencing anything.
Do you live on this street?
I don't. No.
Okay, I need you to get your.
No,
Okay.
I won't.
Ma'am, I need you to leave.
It's my right to be here.
If she don't live on this street, what is she doing there? This is what I'm saying. When they get dead, then they're blaming the freaking federal agents. Now, I don't know if these are necessarily ICE agents. It is because it says it. This is someone of Hispanic origin posted this. It's in Espanol, but I saw a federal marshal, and these individuals, some of them are wearing masks, some of them are not. But who is this bitch? Who is this bitch who thinks that she can just roll up after she done left her stinky yoga pants class because the bitch needs to wash her ass. And she's got a kid in the car. What a shit bag. Who asked, and this is Cam Higby, by the way. Thank you for posting this, good sir. I think he follows me on X. He's wonderful. Follow him, you guys. He does excellent news and commentary and reporting. Why is she there? Why is she there in the middle? If she's a stay-at-home mom, then she need to stay at home. Why is she out wandering in the streets with her child in the car at an active ICE operation? It could be bullets flying. It could be somebody running out who's trying to avoid ICE, who opens a car door, pushes her bitch ass out on the street, and takes off with her car down the street with her kid in it. What is this dumb whore? She's probably sleeping with the neighbors. I know how these nasty ass white liberal hoes are. I'm telling you, I lived around them, and they are attention whores. They always need attention. They're always up in your face trying to get you to notice them. And most of the time it's because they're butt ass ugly and they think they're cute somehow. What is she doing? Nobody asked her to be at this ICE raid. Why is she there? What is the problem? Look at this.
Back up.
I'm far enough away. I'm not influencing anything. I don't. No.
Okay, I need you to get in your.
No, I won't.
Ma'am, I need you to leave.
It's my right to be here.
You need to back up out of the
I
way.
will not.
This is one of our cars as well. You were too close right now. You were interfering.
I'm right here.
Federal
You're gonna
investigation.
get out of my face.
You need
I'm
to
a
back up
public
over
citizen.
here.
No, I won't. Tell me
You need
why
to
I'm
back up
far
this
enough
way.
away from your
You need to
investigation.
back up this way.
Step beyond our cars.
Don't touch me,
Ma'am,
please.
we have
Beyond
somebody
our
Don't.
cars.
Where's your cars?
right here.
Where's
You
your
need to go
cars?
all the way
Oh,
this
that's great.
way. Ma'am, you
going.
need to go all the way
That's
this
great.
way.
Sure. Beyond your cars, 20 feet, right?
See that white car?
We'll get a tow
Uh-huh.
truck
I have a
as well.
6-year-old right here. I have a 6-year-old right here in my car.
In the car?
And see, the tables is going to get turned on her bitch ass because these ICE agents are going to shame her. Why are you out here doing this with a child in the car? You dumb crack whore. What are you doing out here? What is your problem? What is your major malfunction that you think you are so tough that these men and women are heavily armed? What the fuck is wrong with these white liberal psycho bitches? Who marries these whores? Who puts their dick in this craziness and pumps these weirdos full of babies? Who the hell is just desperate that you would actually waste your sperm on something this hideous? Who are these white liberal females? They are the scourge of planet Earth right now, and they all need to be put in an institution and given a transorbital lobotomy and just keep them away from everything that is precious, because they will destroy it. Let's finish listening to the crack whore.
Yeah,
Child
sure did.
endangerment.
Yes, child endangerment.
Get your child off of the scene. This is an active police scene.
This is all on camera right now, too. Right here.
Yes, I'm wonderful.
It's going to Child Protective Services, you freak.
I'm very glad
Get
for
your
it.
child out of here. You
I
are
can
an
be right
active
here.
police scene.
I'm happy right here.
Ma'am, listen to me. You have the right to videotape. Okay?
I do. Thank you,
Hang on,
sir.
listen to me right now.
I'm going to listen.
But we have someone that's being detained right here. Okay.
Mhm.
You have a.
Tell me where you need me to go
Hang on,
exactly.
I need you to stay. Do me a favor.
Yeah.
Get in your fucking car and go home. Oh Lord, I need to be on these ICE raids. Because they ain't ready for me. I need to go. You know what? I need to reach out to somebody. I need to reach out to somebody at ICE. I need to go on some of these raids and get in these ugly bitches' faces. I will destroy their self-esteem. What is she doing there? Why is she at an ICE raid? Like, who in the hell? What possessed her to do this with a child in the car? Oh, they're not done with this female and putting her to shame like she should be. She should not be taken seriously. She should be taken to a fucking mental institution, and the kid needs to go with the father where he or she won't be raised to be a fucking trans. God, I can't stand these people.
See, okay? Do me a favor. You can videotape all you like, but you have to stay. You cannot come past that driveway.
Perfect.
Okay?
I'll be right back. Thank
Okay?
you.
Thank you. Stay at your car, though, okay?
Thank
You're more
you.
than welcome to videotape.
Thank you, sir.
But do me a favor. By state law, we're policemen, too. That child is supposed to be in a booster seat. He's not of age.
Oh.
So make sure you put him in a booster
Great.
seat, because I'd hate to give you a ticket.
You can give me a ticket. I'd love it.
See, she drives away thinking she's victorious. She drives away thinking, well, I showed him, and I showed those ICE officers. She's going to go to her freaking, hi, Sherry. Hi, Sherry. Thank you for reposting the stream, my love. How are you? You know, I done already got my pressure up talking about these crazy ass psychotic white liberal females, honey. Yeah, no child seat. She ain't got. I love how these ICE agents started filming her. Okay, let me tell you something. These bitches need to stop showing up. They need to call CPS on every single one of these hoes. Tony Segura, I think it is, does a fantastic job of getting proximity. He's on X, by the way. You should follow Tony Segura. He does a great job. He knows where your phone is, and she needs to have that kid taken from her. Period. She put that kid in danger. She put that kid in danger by getting her nosy ass out of a vehicle. She didn't have her kid in the car seat. And the poor kid is probably sitting there like, oh, Lord, I'm stuck with this liberal bitch for the next 18 years. The poor child can't help himself. Lord have mercy. Help the child, Jesus. Help him. The child needs to go live with the father because she is clearly psycho. Okay? She's psycho. She's just another psychotic white liberal female who has no life and has not really, somebody put that, I saw it on X, and I wish I could give credit to the content creator, but it's like they have this white savior complex, and it's hard to get them out of it. Like they have this complex where they think that if I don't save these darkies, nobody will. You know, it's like, when did I ever ask you to save me? When? Like, when did I ever ask any white liberal female to save me from anything? That it's stuff that they make up in their brains because they don't have anything meaningful in their pathetic existence. Their husband hates them, or boyfriend, or whatever. He is really pissed off that he knocked this crazy bitch up. He can't get rid of her because, you know, there's kids roaming around and he's got to pay for all these kids, or this crazy bitch is going to take all his money. You know, it's quite the quandary. You couldn't have found nobody else at the bar that night, bro. You couldn't have found nobody else at the pickleball tournament. You had to hook up with a psycho. The brother of the first husband said, how many husbands did she have? The brother of the first husband said he is going to try to get custody of all her children. Thank you for sharing that, Kenny. I hadn't heard about that, so thank you for sharing that. These kids need to get away from that psychotic so-called wife. That individual is the reason that the smaller children were taken away. She does not need to have custody of any children. They put that child in a Marxist training camp. So I hope, how many damn husbands what? She don't look like nothing. What the hell? I mean, she don't look like nothing. What do all these dudes see in that nasty flubberness? What does she have, a vacuum cleaner in her pussy? Let me shut up. It just, these individuals are the absolute worst. And I'm not responsible for what comes out of my mouth. Just they are destroying the country. They're destroying the country. They have been for decades, with starting with like that psycho Gloria Steinem and what's her name? Jane Fonda, and the nasty old broads from back in the 60s and 70s. Ugh, gross. So we got more psycho white liberals, and who are willing to risk their lives for something so stupid. Good grief. Oh, is that another one? Oh, that's the same. Okay. I got two windows open. Sorry, I'll close that one. There's another one. There's plenty of them. I think I got them on the other side. Hold on. Sorry. You got to be kidding me. Wait a minute. Well, here's something in the meantime. That's some interesting. Oh, no, not that one. Dang it. God, what happened to all the ones that I had up? Man, sorry. I thought that I had. Huh. Well, not that one. Happening now. Okay. This one I definitely want you to see. This is the typical. Oh God, this one is the typical fail. Another white liberal gone down. Check this shit out.
Step back.
Look at this big heifer. This big ass, funny looking, stinky yoga pants wearing big Bremolo. What is she doing? What is she doing there in her house shoes? There. Why is she at an ice raid? And then why do they always look confused when they're getting arrested? Like, you're interfering with military operations right now, like dead ass. And then you cannot figure out why the fuck you're being detained. I don't know. What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? What the? Why are you there? Nobody called your big ass from the freaking Golden Corral, the buffet. Nobody called you. Why are you there? This is what puzzles me with these people. It is an ICE operation to go in and to detain and get illegal foreign criminals off of American soil so that we don't have to be harassed, murdered, beaten, robbed, and all our money taken. Why are these dumb white liberals always standing in the way of that? Are they really like on planet Earth right now? Are they really this dumb? Here, it's not that long. We'll backtrack. Look at this big blubber shit. And then she don't want to get arrested. What happened? Stop touching me? Bitch, don't nobody want none of that nasty blubber sourpuss that you've got under them stank pants. I mean, please do not flatter yourself. Oh shit. What is going on here? Oh, by the way, it's Libs of TikTok posted by Matt Finn on X. Woo! Look at that stomach. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. She must feel really stupid. If she doesn't, she should. Why is she there? Again, I say, why was she there? Kenny, I'm cutting up on here. It's Jellyroll Friday. Why is she there? Kenny said, roll her ass. Roll her ass like some big ass dough. Oh my God. Why is she? Nobody needs her to be there. No, they've been getting paid. Yeah. Susan. What is wrong? She can't run. What if something popped off? What if something popped off? She got on her damn house shoes, her yoga stank pants, and a big fucking tie-dyed hoodie. Who is she running from? Where? I'd like to see her run. Who is she running? Where is she going? Like, she can't run. She would pass out. What's wrong with these freaking people, bro? Straight up, man. Like, nobody asked her to be there. That's what's really like, okay. So now they're finding all of these NGOs, all of these groups funded by illegal foreign nationals, Neville Singham, and his bitch wife, billionaires, by the way, who hate America. And they are willing to spend billions of dollars to just destroy America, destabilize it, destroy it, because America is in their way. They want to take over the world, and America is in their way. I mean, oh, okay. Air Force 1980 said Hookah chained her nose ring. She'll go wherever the Leo wants her to go. You know what? Shit. Y'all crazy, y'all. God, I love having veterans and my veteran family up in here. That's because y'all get it. Y'all get it. Hell, we all get it. We're up in here. If you up in here, you get it. This shit, boy, you know what? These white liberals and the black ones, the Chinese one, I don't care who you are, Hispanic, I don't care who you are. If you're a dumbass Democrat liberal, y'all better hope the president doesn't give some orders to some veterans. Hey, honey. Oh, the cat is back. Hi. Y'all better hope that the president, if things get so out of hand and the president puts the order out there for the militia, it's about to be a serious fucking misunderstanding in this country. Y'all want to keep this bullshit up? Y'all want to keep this bullshit up? Y'all really, you bet. I'm going to really encourage y'all to think very carefully, especially after what you saw just 2 days ago. I will encourage you to think very fucking carefully about what you are doing at an ICE raid that has nothing to do with you. Kenny said, seriously, thank you to all veterans in here. God bless you all, and God bless our country. Hallelujah. Thank you, Brother Kenny. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. Carrie said, yep, they're miserable people. They are. Why would you give your life to protect a Somali who laughs at you, who thinks that you're nothing more than a paycheck for them? Why would you? So you gonna leave your kids? You got 3 kids, and you gonna leave this earth and leave your kids here over a fucking dirty Somali? Ugh, fucking gross. How stupid do you have to be? She's stupid. She's stupid. And she served absolutely no purpose. What's up, Miss Pikes Pig? You doggone right. That's coming. That's coming. Thank you, Champ. What's up? God bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. Thank you. Appreciate it. It comes from the heart. My husband was a no limit soldier, honey. He would put these liberals to shame. Telling you. What's up, Miss Janine Bissett? What a pretty name. Make psych. Girl, I've been saying that. How long have I? Help me, Lord. How long have I been saying we need to reopen? I am young enough to remember state hospitals, the same ones that. Come on. Oh, sorry, the cat wanted to jump up. The same state hospitals that used to house individuals like these people, like they would have a place to stay, and they would get their daily dose of lithium and whatever they needed to get their minds in some sort of better state than it was. I don't know, but there used to be state hospitals, and I guess that went away during the Reagan administration. Oh, bless you. Oh my gosh. Oh, do you have allergies, honey? Gesundheit. They need to bring back state hospitals and lock these crazy psychotic females and their male cohorts up. Put them away. They have no place in society. All they're doing is staying on Medicaid for years, claiming that they're mental, they have mental. And yeah, they are crazy, but we shouldn't have to pay for it. I make you crazy. Oh, of course they got to GoFundMe for that female. Wonder who started it. Probably the so-called wife who's going to spend up all the money and continue to abuse the children. What's up, CND? Yes, get rid of them. Lock them far. Put them on Alcatraz. We need to open up Alcatraz, honey. Open it up. Open up Alcatraz. Get some Fabuloso and some mops and some brooms, and we can restore Alcatraz, get it open. We can have a grand opening with fireworks and dancers and a rendition of she's a grand old flag. She's a high flying flag. Yeah, but honey, we can get some Fabuloso and get some mops and some brooms and get some priests out there to perform exorcism, because you know it's ghosts. It's ghosts up in there. It's ghosts up in Alcatraz. Pikes camera. She said, "Fabulous, honey. We can get Fabuloso smells. This is wonderful, honey. Get some Fabuloso and get them rooms cleaned up and get them in a place where they can be happy all the time on lithium. They won't even know what's going on the outside, so they won't be able to cause any more damn trouble." Jesus. Thank you, CND, for posting the stream, darling. I appreciate you. I'll try not to take up too much more of your time. Sorry, honey. Oh, okay. The cat's sick of me. All right. Okay, love. We'll see. She's so cute. So, yeah, we got, dude, nobody who is sane believes this. Look at this crap. Kenny said, I can't wait. I can go somewhere and just stay on lithium. Yes, honey. Taxpayers pay for it. Oh, here we go. Look at this crazy hole. Look at this. Matt Finn, North Carolina, posted this. Sorry, I didn't know I had this gem in there. Let's look at this psycho. Look how she's sitting there with that smug look on her face. Look at this. Look at this garbage. Look how these individuals are so smug and they just think they are. Look at her freaking crazy looking blonde and black hair. What is it? What, honey? What? What's the matter? Do you hear the cat? Well, come here. What? She's hilarious. Sorry. Look at this.
If I continually see you following us, interfering with us, honking your horn, blocking our cars, you have a very high probability of making a really bad decision and being arrested today, okay?
I think I'm making exactly
I'm not.
the right decision.
Oh, then why are you giving her a warning?
I'm giving her a warning to not interfere with what we're doing,
She's
to
following.
not make a bad decision
You guys
today
are
and ruin
interfering
your
right
life.
Well, bad
Okay,
decisions.
thank
That's
you.
funny coming from you.
You know what, ugly bitch? Look at this whore. She doesn't have a wedding ring on because nobody would hit that except with a 2x4. She's clearly got nothing to do. It's in the middle of the day. She don't have a fucking job. Look at this. And yeah, well, that sounds funny coming from you. Just pull her bitch ass out and arrest her. We have had it with these white liberal females. Just, okay, I'll let it finish.
Okay, alrighty. Thank you. Have a good day.
I hope you have a terrible day.
Okay, thank you.
Get your ugly ass on.
Hold on. Watch out, it's slippery.
Do you see, listen, hear all their retarded whistles? I would never do that in my life. I would never, well, because I'm not fucking retarded. I would never do that. I would never stand there with a stupid whistle, wasting my time, interrupting federal operation. What is going, what? Oh, Lord, how far this country has fallen.
Yeah, there's a lot of ice around here. Just so you know, if we continue to have you follow us, okay.
Look at this dumb bitch. This shit gets me so angry. I can't even look at, it's always these crazy white liberal fucking bitches. Roll the window down, whore. Roll the window down, you fat loser. Roll the window down while you're sitting there recording the ICE officer and posting it on your Facebook Live with 4 followers because nobody likes you because you smell bad and your breath stinks. Nobody likes you. Nobody gives a shite about your stupid little Facebook page. Why are you in that neighborhood? They need to start blocking off these neighborhoods, go in, get done what they need to do, and block these morons out of life. They need to cordon off the entire block until the operation is complete. These individuals can do their little fucking protests outside of the perimeter. This is dangerous, and they are going to keep doing it because they feel emboldened because not enough is being done to these psychotic bitches. They need to be dragged out by their fucking hair and beaten. Dude, I have no patience left for these fucking females. They don't care about destroying my country. I don't care what I say.
Have fun. Don't make a bad decision today.
Move, Daddy.
Don't interfere.
Hurry up. What? And there again, why are these individuals in their like 20s and no, they're in their 30s with no fucking job? So they're both on Medicaid. They probably both have like 6 or 7 kids between them. Their kids are at school. That's why they don't have them with them, and they can roam around looking for ICE raids and trying to make some extra money on the side to pay for their stank pedicures. Yeah. Yeah, and it wouldn't have turned out well for her again. What's up, gamer? Yes, I don't know how to do that, but yes, I don't think I get, I gotta like promote my because I used to be on Twitch a lot more, and then I got kicked off YouTube or whatever it was, so I stopped, and I wasn't on X as much, but yeah, we'll chat about that. Let's do that. Yes, ma'am. I like the way you think, honey. Janine, 100%. 100%. You want to interfere with federal operations? Okay. 10 years, bitch. Oh, by the way, they don't serve lattes in prison. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Kenny. Yeah, and he is having quite a hard time right now because I'll let him tell you for himself. The FDA announced they were not is this another one? Or is this the same one? No, I think that's might be the same one. I'm not sure. But Tim Walz is in a panic for several reasons. But here is one of them. So let's look at butt plug Tim and let's check on him. Somebody might need to do a welfare check. Look at his funny looking ass. He looked like a gay ass music teacher. I actually had a gay music teacher when I was in the Glee Club. Look, oh my God, he really does. Look at this.
Federal money on everything we do, because look, right now it's very clear the entire federal government is weaponized against Minnesota. And
oh, you want to talk about weaponized government, you creep? What are we going to find out? What websites on the dark web have you been on there, butt plug Tim? What dark web little websites have you been looking at? What have you been looking at? What kind of fetishes do you have, butt plug Timmy? What are we going to find out? He's going to have to play ball with the Trump administration. I think he's starting to, because there's no way that he's not a pedo. What are we going to find out about you, butt plug? Yeah, it's hard to hear this one, and I can't turn the volume up anymore. But basically, the U.S. Who posted this? This is Eric Daughtry, breaking massive FAFO as the Trump administration just halted all USDA dollars to Tim Walz's Minnesota and Minneapolis because of rampant massive fraud. It's about fucking time. Good. Defund Minnesota, Colorado next. Secretary Brooke Rollins said USDA is suspending federal financial awards to Minnesota and Minneapolis effective immediately until sufficient proof has been provided that the fraud has stopped. No more handouts to thieves. Time to drain the Minnesota swamp and put American taxpayers first. Damn straight. Oh, what's wrong, Tim? What's wrong? Are your butt plugs in the right way? Do you need to adjust them? Do you need to go to the bathroom and adjust your butt plugs?
The issues of things that should be states' rights, states to control, they're threatening us with this. And
states' rights have nothing to do with federal funds. You're talking about the 10th Amendment, you fucktard. You do not get to rule and reign over federal tax money. That is not just Minnesota taxpayers. That is taxpayers across the nation. We are not obligated as taxpayers of other states to fund your fucking dirty ass Somali pirates.
And this is what happens when you have a floundering presidency, and it is about those ballrooms and everything else. Now we're back on transgender folks, and these are healthcare providers providing the best guidance to parents and children to get their care. So we're assessing what it means. It's on every front. It's CDLs, it's transportation money, it's money across the board that they have weaponized. So.
Yeah, thank you for noticing. It is on all fronts, and it's going to get worse for you, Tim. I don't know. You better change your brand of butt plugs. I don't think you have the right size. Oh shit. Oh my goodness. Air Force said put them in prison with the trainees. Oh, that's crazy that these people are, they're pushing the envelope. I saw something. I watched this guy on X quite a bit. Whenever, I'll say, when he posts something that's very interesting, I watch it because he does a really good job of, for one, he translates from Spanish to English when somebody is saying something about something that we as American citizens need to pay attention to. But let's see this really quick. Liz Collin posted a message sent from Minnesota Rep Brad Tapke Wednesday morning as part of his rapid response team against ICE. We should be scared. The Democrat from Shakopee calls the right effing work. I don't, what is, he's a retard. So this idiot, who is a state rep apparently, is participating in Marxist subversion training. Look at this. Look at that. I'm not reading all that shit, but look at what he's posting. And he is supposed to be a state rep representing the people, the taxpayers of Minnesota. Somalis are not taxpayers, and they're not Minnesotans. They are Somalis. They are illegal. Every last one of them is illegal. I don't want to hear shit about, well, that person's nice and that person's nice. I don't care if you're nice. What I do care about is American citizens have to obey the laws in this country, or American citizens get rolled up. Why do you expect me to feel sorry for and allow the narrative to continue that somehow we're supposed to excuse the crimes of Somali pirates? Oh, they're poor, so just forget the fact that they stole $1 trillion from taxpayers. Yeah, let's just forget about it. I'm asking you to sign up for at least one shift per week. ICE now has 2,000 plus agents. Oh, you have no idea, bitch. This dude is a state rep. Posting, I think this is probably Reddit, about how to sign up to disrupt ICE operations. And that was posted by Liz Collin, who is doing a fantastic job Interesting. Oh, I just found something Andy No posted on X. Let me go back to it because I stopped sharing, but let me show you this. Andy No just posted this on X. So I think we should look at it because it's very important since we're talking about Renee Good. Andy No says he found the Venmo of the female shot dead in Minneapolis by ICE after accelerating into an agent. Renee Good's mother was paying her bills because she's a sad, sorry sack of shit. Her image features a BLM logo. Yeah, you see it right there. And in 2020, she paid someone for terrorism. Interesting. paid her electric bill, paid her rent. She can show pop them babies out now, can't she? No wonder she likes Somalis. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's see a couple of the comments so that we get a good picture. Arizona Conservative in Steeler Nation says, crazy how the news uses the old photo where she looks relatively normal and not a current photo where she clearly is mentally unwell. Look at this cockeyed, crazy looking female. That must have been years ago over on the right here. Oh, here we go. U.S. Marine Corps lady that I think we follow each other on X says, and see, I'm not the only one who thinks it or says it. And she's white. Awesome find, Andy. White liberal women are clinically insane. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, shit. Somebody posted this. Lear driving. Shit. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's wait the fuck. Why is the Supreme Court trending? Oh, good grief. I don't even know if I want to look at it. Oh. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Wow. Oh, okay. Banning men in women's sports. Oh, okay. All right. This is about banning men in women's sports, which is extremely important. I thought there was something else. Damn. Sorry, I had to go away for a hot second. I thought it had something to do with birthright citizenship or something. Oh, Susan said forward that to the FBI. Yeah, I'm gonna I'll do that. How do you do that? Oh, damn, I already clicked off of it. I'll tag them in it when I'm done with the broadcast. Also look up how many trips he has taken to China. It is in the 30s. Yeah, Tim, butt plug Tim. Yep. Oh, he was on regular flights to China. He loves communist China, bro. Loves it. Loves communist China. Oh, this is interesting. Posted by U.S. Oh, what did I do? Oh, okay, here we go. Interesting to note here, USCIS Operation Paris is fully underway. We have surged USCIS resources to Minnesota to re-examine thousands of refugee cases through new background checks and intensive verification of refugee claims. You better start with Ilhan Omar and anyone connected to her in her useless, disgusting, war criminal ass family. We are working closely with ICE to remove all criminal aliens guilty of fraud and other crimes from our communities. Start there again with Ilhan Omar. This is just the beginning. Minnesota is ground zero for the war on fraud, and this sweeping initiative will provide maximum vetting of all aliens, root out fraud, and ensure the safety of all Americans. Thank you, USCIS. I am pretty sure that I already liked and bookmarked that one because that is important. They are working overtime to rid us of these disgusting Somalis who think that they can run they actually think they're going to go back to the fraud. They actually think that they can just wait Trump out and that it's just going to go back to business as usual. These people are not going to have any reason to stay here because all of their avenues to money are getting cut off. Every single avenue to money. They're not going to get any more money. They're not going to get any more food stamps. They're not going to get any more Medicaid. They're not going to get any more free childcare. And they're not going to be able to open 37,000 childcare centers in one warehouse with no kids. A new Leering Center. They shouldn't have done that shit. That was just. She was normal at one time. Her first husband was in the Air Force, though it's weird that could not find his cause of. Oh, interesting. So her first husband was in the Air Force, huh? Interesting. Very interesting, and the plot thickens, huh? Thank you for that, Kenny. I didn't know that. Her mother was paying her bills that qualified her to run for mayor if she had lived, right? Apparently, that's how you do it now. Go, and if you're Somali, go open up 34 daycare centers and you good. Susan said if they get hungry enough, they'll leave. And take all them babies with you. Every last one of them. We don't want your baby kids. We don't need your baby kids. Take all of them little shabubas back to fucking Somalia and get them out of here. You leave, all your aunties, your uncles, your grandmamas, your grandpappies, all of y'all get out. We need you all to leave at once. See, very interesting what is happening here. These individuals don't seem to know what's coming. When it's this kind of shit that is taking place that these individuals think that, let me see, is this it? Okay, it's this one. Nick Sorter posts this on X. So this, some bozo just threw an object at ICE officers in Minneapolis, and agents bolted after him like a freaking linebackers, tackling the assailant 75 yards away. It's pretty clear DEI is not too prevalent inside ICE and Border Patrol. Hell no. Those are ex-soldiers. A lot of them are in excellent shape. They still do PT every morning, like they active duty. And these dudes are chomping at the bit. So this stupidity, look at them. They're not so tough now because they done pissed off the ICE agents who are running after them. Look how they're running. I thought y'all was so tough. Whoa, they put catch him. Catch him. Look at his ass hanging out. Look at ass cheeks all over the place.
Hey, how's it going, man? Good to see you.
Back up.
Dude, running with all that gear on?
Who is the chief in charge? Back up! I am medical. Don't worry about it. We have our own medical.
Did you hear this white liberal freakazoid? Who is the chief in charge? I am medical. I am medical. Look what he considers medical. This right here, that's the medical. Oh, shit. Oh, come on. Oh, God, the jokes write themselves. Look at this shit. Look at this. He's the one who just yelled, "Who is the chief in charge here? I'm medical." Do you not think they have their own medical team? That dude is going to jail. You don't throw objects at ICE agents. They are federal officers. That dude is going to jail. Him and his funny ass crack. You going to jail. Jayle, jail. You're going to jail, bro. You going to jail over Somalis? You really going to jail over Somalis? Fuck that. Shut up. Look at this white liberal over here, screaming like a hellbound banshee. Dumbass. You going to jail, dog. You pull it, yep, pull his dumb pants up because he clearly bought them and don't wear a belt. I gotta go on an ICE raid. I swear, I gotta go to one of these. I used to this shit during or after the 2020 election when it was stolen. Man, we used to go to these protests all the time. We used to walk down 16th Street Mall in Denver, and we would blast patriotic music. We would carry our flag, and we'd freak out all the white liberals, and they would try to scream and argue. I miss it. I honestly, I miss it a lot. I miss it. And some people I was able to get through to tell them, look, you are not right in this exchange. You are wrong. I am a Black woman. I am telling you, Donald Trump is not racist. You look stupid out here trying to tell a Black woman that Donald Trump is racist. Yeah, that's dumb. You need to come up with something interesting because that's just not interesting. It's low IQ blubbering. We'll finish the stupid video. You going to jail, bro.
We're moving.
You don't throw items at ICE agents.
Hey, just stay back. Hey, just stay back.
Fucking idiot.
Stay on the sidewalk. Stay back. Yep, stay back. Stay back. Hey, we stand back.
Nothing. It's God in heaven. Thank you, Lord, that I was born to parents who were sane and who loved God and who loved Jesus and didn't raise me, my sister, and my little brother to be Democrats. I thank the Lord that we were not Democrats. Thank you, God.
Daddy!
Daddy!
Hey, what are you arresting him for?
Oh. And they wonder why we call them fucking retards. They wonder why.
Secret police force. Name and badge number. This we got one. Name and badge number. What is the arrest?
Name and badge number. Shut up. Shut up. You've been watching too many fucking cop shows. You don't know what you're talking about. Asswipe.
I got one. Fucking pussies. All of you are fucking pussies.
Unfreaking real. How stupid, how utterly stupid these people are. Unreal. Unreal. Oh my God. Here's something very interesting that I'm going to bring in here because it matters. What's up, Chicago's finest? What's going on? How you doing, my brother? What's going on? How you doing? Chi-Town. Chi-Town in the house. Imagine being Somalian, going to American prison and still having it better than your own. You just preached a sermon right there. You just preached a sermon right there. Isn't that the truth? Look at this. Is it this one? So, liberals, have you ever heard them mention Dakara Thompson? Have you ever heard them mention Dakara Thompson? Ever? Well, here, if you have not heard them mention Dakara Thompson, it's because she doesn't fit the narrative. She was sexually assaulted by an illegal alien from Venezuela. He brutalized her in ways that would make any Hollywood horror movie seem like Sesame Street. While Dakara clung to life, he took her battered body and threw her off a bridge. BLM never protested for her. Race hustlers like Benjamin Crump, Al Sharpton, and Dominique Alexander remained stone cold silent. Jimmy Kimmel said nothing. Liberal influencers still don't know who she is. Not one liberal or Democrat chanted, "Say her name." Not a single one. The mainstream media buried her story extremely fast. It was gone before the sun came up. Dakara Thompson was a mother too. Her killer's actions made her 2-year-old son an orphan, yet not a single Democrat posted about her. Do you want to know why? Dakara Thompson was Black. Dakara Thompson was a young Black girl who was brutalized and raped and murdered in horrific ways that are unholy and nobody wants to mention because you can't conceive of it. This poor girl spent the final hours of her precious life being murdered and brutalized by a stank ass fucking loser, smelly, disgusting Venezuelan. And you wonder why. You wonder why. I am in 100% full support of ICE. Where was you at, Al Sharpton? Say her name. Where was you at, Jesse Jackson? Tim Walsh, butt plug Tim? Where was you at, Oprah Winfrey? Where was you at, Sonny Hostin? Whoopi Goldberg? Where was y'all at? Because I don't ever recall y'all mentioning a single word about Dakara Thompson. Not one word. Where are you at, D.L. Hughley? Where is all these so-called power to the people as black folks? You stomped the yard for Somalis. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, I ain't done with this point because this is bullshit. Hold on. Hold on. This, that scared me for a second. This Shacratia is sitting here crying crocodile tears for a white liberal who tried, she cries crocodile tears for Renee Good. She cries crocodile tears for a white liberal Marxist. But she has not said one word about Dakara Thompson. I don't recall Jasmine Crockett crying when Dakara Thompson was murdered and raped by an illegal alien. Look at this bitch. Killed. Killed. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, for God's sake. And the Academy Award goes to, look at him dragging lady ass nails. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh my. Can y'all have a little bit of humanity? How come she didn't say one word about Dakara Thompson? Where is that? Where was that girl killed? Was it, I believe it was North Carolina. I believe it was North Carolina. I might be wrong, but I believe this happened in North Carolina. Jasmine Crockett has something to say about everything else. She has something to say about literally everything else, but she hasn't said one word about Dakara Thompson. Because this has been like a year and a half ago, more than a year ago. Under when Joe Biden was squatting in the White House. Where Maxine Waters, Hakeem Jeffries, none of these so-called black congressmen had one word to say about Dakara Thompson being murdered by an illegal. But a white liberal psychotic Marxist who chose her ugly, disgusting wife a lesbian wife over her children because her lesbian wife used to beat her children. She was extremely abusive. And now the ugly bitch is going to have millions of dollars to roam around on because they keep putting money in the GoFundMe. I'm pretty sure that it's coming from Democrats. Oh, yeah, it's over on my X page. I think I did post it. Let me make sure. Let me make sure. But I know I posted it about Dakar. Yep. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I posted this one. I reposted this yesterday, I do believe. Sure did. Because I want Democrats to answer why they have said absolutely nothing about this Black girl, this beautiful young soul being murdered by an illegal alien from Venezuela. Y'all ain't got nothing to say? You ain't got nothing to say, Jasmine Crockett, while you sitting there crying for a white liberal who thinks that she's better than you? Well, now she doesn't think anything. I'm going to tell y'all what's going to happen. President Trump is, they are getting bolder and bolder and bolder. The Democrats are emboldening them. The Democrats are continuing to fund these things, even through their private billionaire class. It was still heavily funding all of these NGO groups that is giving money to these individuals to go out and disrupt. They're not protesters. They're Marxist domestic terrorists. They're paying them to continue to antagonize the ICE officers. And the president is going to wait until the situation becomes so untenable and so out of control that he has no choice. Oh, GoFundMe shut them down? Really? That's interesting. GoFundMe shut them down, huh? They don't answer to anything that doesn't fit their narrative. That's absolutely correct. The president is going to get to the point where he's going to let them do what they do, never interfere with an enemy when they are destroying themselves from the inside out, when they're eating their own. Leave them be. Let them do their dirt. Leave them be. He is going to wait. This is my bold prediction. I'm telling you. There's a few moving parts to this, and I'm setting this up because I want you to remember that I'm saying this. The president is going to get to the point that he absolutely has to invoke the Insurrection Act. We're not there yet, though there are domestic terrorist incidents in different pockets of the country. We're not in all-out war yet. But when it's time, hear me out, when it is determined that these individuals, because they're going to start showing up with firearms, weapons, and they're going to start shooting at ICE agents. Dead ass. That is going to happen because these Democrats are desperate. they have TDS along with what I call the desperate X syndrome. They are out of their minds because the president is closing down all of their avenues to money. And when he has already posted on Truth Social that he is going to sign an executive order to secure elections in November. He is going to secure elections. He is going to sign an executive order to do so. And Congress better get up off their monkey ass and codify it into freaking law. Okay? Oh, Kenny, I will make sure. Oh, what the hell does that say? It better not say made in China. Son of a bitch. It does. I never paid attention. But everything's made in China. I actually borrowed this water bottle from my friend, and I just haven't taken it back. But it's a good water bottle. The president is going to get to the point that he has absolutely no choice because these bums are going to show up. The Democrats are terrified because, excuse me, they are terrified because they are losing power. They're losing their grip on power. And they have used most all of their ammunition. They spent the last 4 years when Joe Biden was squatting in the White House trying to throw President Trump in prison for 700 years for non-crimes. None of that worked. None of it worked. He's the president. They are going to start shooting at ICE agents. I'm telling you, their little posts are getting more and more violent. It's not suggestions anymore. Now they're ordering. They're psychotic, schizophrenic, crazy, libtard, crank-bar leftists. They're ordering them. It would be countrywide. It would be countrywide, sir. It could be done by state if he so chose, but it's going to be nationwide. They're not suggesting anymore. These politicians are telling them things like, you know, we have to, there's no more asking. There's no more nice. We have to get violent. They are at the end of their rope. They have no idea what to do. They don't have the grip on reality. And we are at the time, as I mentioned at the beginning of the show, this is at the point in history. History is just repeating itself. History is repeating itself. And I'm trying to get all these points in here, so bear with me. I'm going somewhere with this. And then, you know, I shall bid you adieu for the evening. They used most all of their ammunition trying to throw Trump in prison for 700 years, throw his family, his children in prison, shut down his businesses. Remember, Letitia, Big Tish James, Respucia, she tried to steal Trump Tower in New York from him. She tried to take all his money and bankrupt him, and it didn't work. Her big ass got slapped down, thank God. But what I'm saying is they're out of options. President Trump is going to solidify the elections leading to the midterms so these Democrats can't steal any more elections because they've been stealing for decades. They just have. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. They have been stealing elections. They know it. We know it. I know it. The president knows it. They know he knows it. They know that they're caught. So they're just taking this to the limit, bro. This is Thelma and Louise. They're going to drive off the fucking cliff. But what they're doing is sending their minions and their retards like Renee Good in there first to do their work for them, because they know they have a group of useful idiots known as white liberal females mostly, and the white liberal males who listen to them mindlessly. And they know that they'll do anything to be accepted into at the big table, but it'll never happen. You're not going to get invited to the big table because you're a loser. They know that. They're not going to, you're just going to die for nothing like Renee did. So keep on doing what I can't tell you, keep on doing what you're doing, but it's going to get to the point that it'll get so bad because these psychos do not care about getting in the face of ICE agents. They think that nothing will happen to them because they got used to that over the last 4 years under Biden and Harris. And they think that they're invincible and that they're untouchable. They think that there's strength in numbers for them. But see, what's going to happen is they're going to drive the vehicle off right to the edge of the cliff. And the president is going to say, well, you did this, because they are going to start shooting at ICE agents. I'm telling you, they are panicked. The Democrats are panicked. Sorry, I got a piece of hair in my eye. The Democrats are panicked because they know that he is going to solidify elections. They're going to lose across the country. They're going to lose these redistricting battles. They will not be able to redistrict enough to get enough people to vote for them because their ideas are so extremely freaking unpopular that nobody in their right mind would vote for them. Their illegal aliens are being deported. Some of them are self-deporting. A lot of them, almost 3 million, are like, they're getting out of here. They're like, they see the writing on the wall and they don't want to get caught. They would rather take the it's back to 1,000 now. That was only through the 31st of December. Now it's back to 1,000. Take the money and run. Go on, take the money and run. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Go on, take the money and run. I like that song. So they're going to take the money and run. They're going to get the hell out of here. Take all the shit you stole. Just leave. Just get the fuck out of here because you ain't coming back. The walls are built. The wall is continuing to be built. You're not going to be able to do what you did during Biden time. So just you going home one way or the other. So they're losing their voting base. Why do you think they're fighting so hard for Somalis? That's their entire voting base. White folks don't vote for this shit. White folks who are still in Minnesota don't vote for these people. They're stupid. All they do is steal. Minnesotans have been sounding the alarm for years and they have been unheard. Nobody listens. And the whistleblowers have been retaliated against. It is right now is the time that is the best time for the whistleblowers to come forward. So anyway, all of these wheels are turning at the same time. You got all of these things that are happening at this simultaneously. And when these idiots get together and start, because they really think that they can like overpower federal agents. It's really bizarre. It is such a Jedi mind trick. It's crazy. But they think that they can, if they shoot enough ICE, I'm just keeping it 100. I'm just saying it. Okay. I don't have any like intel, but it's by looking at what I see and as much research as I do, because look at me, it's Friday night. I'm not at the bar. I'm not at the club. I'm going to get off of here and go finish watching Ancient Aliens because I'm a freaking nerd. And, I'm not out doing shit on Friday night. So whatever. But these individuals they somehow think that if enough of them can get together and stop enough ICE agents, that the president is going to retreat. And then they can just keep their slaves on the plantation, because all this is the white liberal Dixie Democrats are fighting a civil war to keep their slaves on the plantation. I can't believe people don't see this. It's just before the Emancipation Proclamation. President Trump is right now Abraham Lincoln, and they hate Lincoln. Look what they did to him in at the Ford Theater. Look what happened to did I say Ford? Sorry. I forgot the name of the theater. But look what they did to Abraham Lincoln. Okay? Nothing's happening to President Trump. God has given him divine and holy purpose, and y'all ain't touching him. Y'all ain't touching President Trump. He ain't going nowhere. You ain't touching him. You ain't touching his children, his wife. You ain't touching Elon. You ain't touching nobody who is doing God's work. Elon might not know Jesus right now, but he's doing the work of the Lord. He is doing God's work right now. And I don't know if he knows it or not, but he is doing God's work. He was sent by God. That man has helped to save this country and to essentially to save the world around us, because we'll get more into it next week. But the Venezuelan people are extremely glad for that. All of these things had to happen to bring us to where we are now. It's like this crazy butterfly effect. What are the chances that a white dude from South Africa would end up in America being our modern day Nikola Tesla? Does anybody ever think of that? Because I do. And I can go to like the site where Nikola Tesla was testing out his giant free energy generator right in Colorado Springs. It's so funny. Elon, if you ever come out here, my dog should go to the Springs where Nikola Tesla tested out the coils and the free energy thing. It's very, 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 very interesting. But it is serendipitous that these individuals are working together and doing what they are doing, the work of the Lord right now, that because we were run by demon possessed tyrants who worship Satan. They worship Satan. These individuals, everyone associated with Joe Biden, Barack Hussein Obama, Slim Slacks, they're all fucking evil. They're all fucking evil. And they have done horrible things. So we have been given another chance, but let me bring this all in. And no, the president will not retreat. No matter what they do, President Trump is not going to retreat. Nothing can stop what is coming. Nothing. Nothing. Try as they might, nothing can stop what is coming. Do you think these Democrats give a shit about some stupid white liberal suburban females getting shot? Do you think they give a crap? Jasmine Crockett's sitting up there with her dumb porch monkey ass, crying, fake tears, with them dragon lady ass nails of hers. Shut up. Do you think any of these Democrats give a shit about Renee Good? They don't. They don't. They don't care. They need a bunch more Renee Goods. And I'm telling you, they are so psychotic, and they have sparked the minds, the rotted out brains of the over jabbed. Remember, a lot of these white liberal females took all the jabs and all the boosters, so they are disconnected from reality. They are disconnected from humanity, and I think it has a lot to do with their psychopathy and what is going on in that freaking brain. Kenny said, I found my brown female me. I love you, brother. You're so cute. You're so cute. I have to make sure I'm following you on X, Kenny. DM me. These individuals, they took all them shots and boosters, and they don't. I'm telling you, scientifically, it has been proven in studies across, mostly in Europe, that there's part of the brain. It like the jabs. There's something in the jabs that fries the pineal gland, and it's our God connection, essentially, and they are void of empathy. They're like, that's why you see them with them crazy eyes, or they just stare into like the nothing. They're just staring into the nothing. They have no idea where they are, what they're fucking doing, who they're talking to, and they just like blank out. But remember, like I said, I'm getting somewhere, but there's a lot of moving parts here. They know, the Democrats know that they jabbed all these people up. They know that they've got their little dancing monkeys now to go across the country and to fight for what they think is a notable cause. But these Somalis are laughing at. They're laughing at you. They think you're stupid. That all they want you to do is keep paying the taxes to take care of them. They don't care if you die. They don't care. They're not crying for Renee Good or her children. Honey, they'll pop out 6 kids in 2 weeks. They don't care. So what's happening is all of these things are coming together. Like that had to happen, so that happened. So that had to happen for that to happen. For that to happen, that had to happen. It's the crazy butterfly effect. This shit is fascinating to me. The X-Files, Ancient Aliens, anything woo-woo, and I'm like, it's so freaking fascinating. Because I'm a nerd, and I left my tinfoil hat at my house. I'm watching the house for a friend. But anyway, all this to say that the president is going to allow these individuals to get to the point that they really start getting violent, that they really just start showing up with firearms, thinking that there's some kind of trans Rambo or something. And I'm telling you, it's going to be game on. It's going to be game on. It's going to be the wild, wild fucking West. And at that point, when it's across the country, they're already, I'll show you next week some of the posts that I've been seeing where they're egging them on. You got to go, you got to get violent. You got to get violent. Our words are not enough. We're not effective enough. We're not doing enough. You're not doing enough. You're not doing enough. You're not doing enough. Somebody with a weak mind and no concept of God, God the Son, God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit. Or God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Spirit. Yeah, that's that. People with no concept of that do not. There's no connection. That's why you see these dumb white liberal suburbanite females. I can sit here. I can do what I want. I can sit here when they know. Well, maybe they're just retarded, but they're not supposed to be there. They're not supposed to be there. They don't. What I'm saying is they don't care that they're putting themselves in danger. And they have kids in the car. These bitches are stupid. You got your kids in the car. So anyway, it's going to get to the point that it's an untenable situation. The president is going to have to declare the Insurrection Act. In fact, the Supreme Court advised him as such with the Supreme Court ruling 2 weeks ago. They advised him as such. So the Supreme Court has essentially done the, wink, wink, nod. Hey, we can't do anything if you don't if you don't invoke the Insurrection Act. So they've pretty much given him the green light, although they didn't make the decision that we would have liked. They did issue their either dissent or approval, saying, the only way that this can happen is if you invoke the Insurrection Act. Wink, nod. So he's got that under his belt. The Supreme Court has already ruled that he has the right to invoke the Alien Enemies Act of 1798, I do believe it is. So we're already there. He's got all of these things that he is lining up on the chessboard, and these bastards are still just running around screaming, not thief, not thief, not thief. They have no idea what's coming. But I'm going to tell you what's coming, because they are going to bring the country to the brink of civil war. And the president does not want a bunch of bloodshed. He has done a lot to kind of avoid that whole thing. But just so, make no mistake, it is these Democrats who have done this. They have done this to this country. They are the ones who are inciting the violence. But I am going to show you what they're setting what they're setting themselves up for. Let me set you up with this scenario. There was just a very successful operation to black bag Maduro and his wife in Venezuela to liberate the Venezuelan people. There is someone who is in communication with a former probably. I think he's former. I don't think he's working for Maduro anymore, but a former Maduro security guard. And these dumb liberals with their dumb shirts on and their dumb shoes and their dumb rape whistles. If you push this man too far, let me tell you what a Venezuelan security guard said happened. Just food for thought. Just food for thought. Just food for thought. Listen to this guy. I listen to him sometimes, and he's got his finger on the pulse. Check this out. Oh, by the way, who posted this? Listen to this. I hope it's loud enough.
Protecting Maduro has spoken, and you got to hear what he's said. It's in Spanish, but I'll translate. Also, Trump announced that, the cartels, they're going after him in Mexico. The whole vibe of Latin America has changed because of what happened in Venezuela. And now that we're getting firsthand accounts from people that were there, the soldier says they didn't hear him coming. He says the Americans had technology superior to anything they've ever seen.
Oh, did you hear that? American military has superior technology to anything they've ever seen. And the cartels have very advanced weapons, but they don't have this.
Everything that they were using for radar, for anything, was completely taken offline. They had drones, and the drones were taking out bases and taking out things faster. They didn't have no technology. They've never had to fight against drones. He also talks about that there was only 8 helicopters. There was only 20 men that were sent in, and those 20 men killed hundreds of their men, and none of those soldiers were injured. He talks about it felt like they were firing 300 rounds a minute. Nothing they've ever seen, nothing that they can compete with. And then he also talks to the fact that the Americans had some kind of
this is where it gets really, really, really interesting. And this is where I want you to remember that I'm telling you this now, because if they push too damn far, shit's gonna have to get real. This is all these protests. It's not protests. All this domestic terrorism shit is gonna stop one way or the other.
sonic shock boom that was sent out, and everybody immediately started bleeding profusely out of their nose. They couldn't even gather themselves because whatever was sent at them made them fall to their knees and vomit blood out of their mouth and out of their noses. They were incapacitated immediately. He says he never wants to go through that again. Doesn't want to have to fight with the Americans again. He's sending warnings to everybody out there that you think you can fight the Americans. You don't even know what their weaponry is like and what they're capable of. 20 men took out hundreds, and that's starting to spread all through Latin America. And now they're not saying, if you want me, come and get me anymore. They're like, oh shit. Especially after Trump says, hey, Mexico, you're on the list too. A security guard that was...
Uh-oh. Let me tell you something. You fucking libtards. You think you're going to overthrow this nation like you losers squatted in the White House with all your trannies jiggling around for 4 fucking years, making a mockery of this country my husband gave his life to defend? Do you think you're going to continue to make a mockery of this beautiful country that is celebrating 250 years on 4 July 2026? You better keep your stupid, psychotic bitch ass in your house. Keep your kids in your house and stay away from ICE operations. Your shit will not be tolerated for very long. Go back to your fucking yoga class and your little PTA meeting and stay in your lane. This ain't got nothing to do with you. It's none of your damn business. These ICE operations need to go smooth. They need to be able to do the jobs that I voted for them to do. I did not vote for white liberal bitches. I voted for President Trump. President Trump is carrying out the work of God. We are getting all these illegal aliens who've been stealing money from us and murdering our citizens with either drugs, fentanyl, heroin, or evil of young girls and young women and young boys and every every manner of demonic evil. You think you people say, oh, by any means necessary. Shit. I just played that for you to show you that your dumb assery will only be tolerated for a short amount of time. Go to your crib and stay out of grown folks' business. ICE has nothing to do with you. Nobody's going to call you. Nobody's going to ask you to help. Nobody's needs you to do anything. If you happen upon a raid, turn around immediately and go the other way. Throw your hands up. Say, I am so sorry. I have nothing to do with this. I'm going the other way. Thank you for all the work you're doing. Goodbye. Stay out of grown folks' business. Stay your crazy ass at home. Nothing can stop what is coming. Stay away and stay out of things that have nothing to do with you. And you won't end up like Renee Good. She literally looked in the face of the ICE agent and smiled before she put her foot on the gas to run him over. You're not going to be tolerated for much longer. This is going to happen. We are getting these illegals up out of here so we can have our country back. And you either go somewhere and sit down and shut the hell up and leave the ICE officers alone, or you're going to just have a bad day. That's it. Telling you, they're going to push it because that's what they do. These Democrats are desperate. They have no path to re-election. Their slaves are being freed from the plantation. Donald Trump is the new Abraham Lincoln. And we are getting the Emancipation Proclamation. Stay away from us, white liberals. You've done enough damage. Yeah, they ain't laughing at Hexeth now. Kenny says, since I know you're real and not about a bootlegger, other countries are suing the shot makers, but we cannot. Making it that could, yeah. But also hindsight is 2020. Yep. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot going on, and you got to pick your battles, I suppose. But DLM said, if that doesn't make you feel pride in our military, you shouldn't be here in America, period. Dead ass. Get out. We don't need you here. So look for it. Keep your head on a freaking swivel, and God is in control. We already won. We just got to walk it out. But these Democrats don't like losing, and they already lost. This is before the Civil War all over again. They're trying to keep their slaves on the plantation. That's it. That's it. They're doing the same thing they did before. Different slaves, same concept. They're the ones who are racist. Democrats are the most racist bastards on planet Earth. Cindy said, love your fire. Eyes wide open. You dang on straight, girl. You have a blessed night too, because we're getting off of here. It's late. What's up, JM Gurn? All right, you guys. That's a wrap for a Jelly Roll Friday. I didn't know we were going to go that long, but there's a lot to cover. So I appreciate you. Shabbat Shalom. I love that pisses off a lot of people. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I don't care. I'm angry too. Enjoy your weekend because we got work to do. We got to keep the people informed. We got to keep praying for our president and our country. And I don't know. I pray that these people's eyes can be opened before they do something that is really stupid. Telling you, they better figure it out, and they better figure it out real quick, because you heard what I just played for you. We got to do what we got to do too. We got to protect ourselves. We're not just going to let you dumb white liberals showing up with guns ruin everything for everybody else. Y'all don't get it. We want these illegal Somalis out of here. We want the illegals from every single country on earth out. We want them out. That's why we voted for Donald Trump. We want them out. OWT, out. Out. We want them out. And they going one way or the other. So have a blessed weekend. Enjoy yourself, and we'll be back next week to do it all over again. Peace out. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Appreciate you guys a lot.